All right, so we're going to spend a second day on simple interest just to really get our minds wrapped around it. We did a lot with percents already, and the percent proportion type stuff we're really good at. Simple interest is a little different formula, so we're going to do one more day with it. The plan today is to do some real quick notes. Shouldn't take us very long. Then I have an activity we're going to do. There's a short assignment after you finish the activity. And then there's a review assignment, okay, because next week we're going to have a test. Okay, like an end of the unit test. Yeah, okay, so kind of a big one. So just as a reminder from yesterday, okay, yesterday we talked about simple interest and we had this formula, I equals P times R times T. What do those letters stand for? Do we remember? I know, yes, 24 hours ago was a long, long time ago, so not sure that we remember. Tyler?
I is interest.
I is interest, so write that down if you need to. Do you remember what interest is? What is interest? Brinley? Right, it's that extra money, right? You earn interest or you have to pay interest depending on if you were depositing money or borrowing money. Okay, what does the P stand for, Krista? Principal. That's like the principal of the school, right?
Yeah.
No. Okay. What does principal mean? Spelled the same way, but what is principal, Savannah?
It's like your down payment or like what you did in the beginning.
Right. It's your starting amount. It's how much you invest. It's how much you deposit. It's how much you borrow. Okay. Go ahead.
Rate.
Rate. And remember, that's your percent. How do we write rate? As a decimal. Okay, so maybe put that also. It has to be a decimal. Don't forget that. Okay, that piece is really important. Right, really? Time in years. Okay, time is how long you are going to invest or borrow the money for. Okay, so pretty easy formula. We just have to remember how to use it. Okay, now on the test, I'll give you the formula. Memorizing formulas is not my thing. That's what Google's for. Okay, right? Really, seriously, as an adult, I don't memorize formulas. If I need a formula, I look it up. I have to know how to use it. Okay? So I don't expect you to necessarily memorize this, although you might. Okay? You don't have to memorize this, but you have to know how to use it. So I will give you this formula on the test. I will even tell you what the letters stand for on the test. But you have to know how to use the formula. Okay? So let's do just a couple problems together. Okay, these I did not make word problems. We're going to do some word problems today. These are just very straightforward. So I've told you what everything is. Okay, and remember it's I equals P times R times T. So we're going to substitute everything in. Okay, the principal is 100. The rate is 4%, so how should I write that? Really? 0.04. And the time is 2 years. The question is, what's the interest? Okay, so in this case, because all of the numbers are together on the right-hand side, grab your calculator and just multiply those things together. And what do you get when you multiply all that together? Go ahead, Bryn. $8. The interest would be $8. So after 2 years of leaving your $100 in your bank account, you would earn an extra $8. Almost seems not worth it, but it's still more money than you had before. Okay, let's try one more. This time we're missing the rate. So I want you guys to set up the problem. Put the numbers where you think they belong. and this time my problem looks like that. I put the 9 in for interest, 150 for the principal, 2 for the time. We're missing the R. How do I solve this type of problem? Tyler?
You multiply 150 times 2.
So you get 300 times R equals the 9, and then what?
3 divided by 9
Then you have to divide by 300. So you get R equals 0.03. Is that my answer?
No.
No, what's my answer? Really? 3%. We're trying to find the rate. So the rate is 3%. We have to change it back to a percent. Okay? Last one. Solve this one. Don't forget to write the percent as a decimal. So hopefully you set it up just like I have it set up on the board. Some of you I saw right here just put 3 instead of 0.03. So be careful with that. Okay, now I'm going to solve it. How do I solve this? Let me solve this. Go ahead. Jenny.
You multiply 0.03 times 4 and you get 0.12 times 8. So you get 30 divided by 0.12.
Okay,
And you get 250.
perfect. Okay, so we multiply the things we can on the right-hand side, and then we do 30 divided by 0.12. You get the principal, or the starting amount was $250. Okay, does that make sense to everybody? Okay, so with that,